Hey there everybody, welcome back to FinBear channel. Today is Sunday, it's Father's Day, and we are going to go over Corbus Pharmaceuticals Holdings, stock ticker CRBP. We're just going to get ready for the trading week and see what's going on, see what happened the previous few days, and see if there's a reversal coming or some good news coming our way. So real quick, let's look at the chart. As you can see, last week was interesting for us. Here's the hourly. Holy cow, do you see this? 82,000 shares in that hour, that last hour of trading. A huge amount compared to 13,000, which is the average. There was a lot of selling happening there that I would like to see the data on. There might be a 13F filing, I'm sure, or insider trading filing happening that we're going to see on Fintel in the next few months to say what happened on June 18th with this stock. We do know that this stock is shorted, so that doesn't surprise us. We're seeing not a lot, but we're seeing a considerable amount of bearish movement happening right now. We have here this higher high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. I have a feeling we're going to bounce off of $1.89 before we see any chance of a reversal at this point. But don't freak out, okay? Don't freak out by that because, yes, we had a little W here, right? So we had the W. We had a double bottom, kind of. It went back up. It gave a little lip, and then we moved onward, right? And we got some momentum. But what could be happening right here that we might be seeing is a bigger W, where price went up, down, and then up again. And a W on a bigger scale is more powerful. And that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm thinking might be happening. I think that if we looked at the daily, we might see something that might support that. Let's see real quick. Well, my. Hold on. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's a little off. But we almost have right here a U, a little sloppy, a U with a handle, like a cup and handle. This is a sideways W. I don't really trust that from my experience with the chart pattern encyclopedia. That doesn't tell me very, very much. But what we do have here is a line up and then down and possibly up again. That could be good. Everything depends on what's going on, the rumors with all the drugs that are in their trials. See what's going on with that. That's what's really going to determine what's going to happen with this company. If they don't start generating revenue and income, we don't know how much longer they're going to be around. I still have over 200 shares. It might not be a lot, but it's a lot to me. I have a lot of money invested into this company because I'm optimistic it's going to close that gap from September. That is what put me into this play, is that they had a big gap in September and that they had drugs that are in the final stages of clinical trials. So let's wait and see what's going on with that. Let's check out, here we are in the hourly. We see that the Stotch, the red is above the blue is a signal. So right now it's still saying it's bearish. But if that blue crosses back up over the red, then we might see some upward momentum. And right now, golly, our RSI is at 31.5. I'm ready to see a reversal on that. We are now in oversold territory. Well, actually, once it crosses under 30, that's considered oversold territory. I would like to see a reversal on that. But what would be nice is if price went further down. If RSI went down, but price turned around, that'd be very, very good news for us. That would be a signal on the hourly chart of a reversal of divergence. And boy, do we need it to hit those numbers that we're optimistic of hitting. My gosh, just last week I had finally was close to break-even point, and now we're going back down. But again, I'm still optimistic. There were some concerns I saw when I looked on Seeking Alpha. I need to find out when this gets updated to see how accurate the information is. But there are 125 million shares. We are still waiting to see if the share dilution got passed or not. And that might be why, because I had that meeting on Friday, or I think it was Wednesday, the meeting on Wednesday. We're still waiting on the PR for that. But the shares outstanding is 125 million currently. And then here we have institutional ownership is 43%. So 43% of this company is owned by institutions. 1% is owned by individuals, internal insiders, and then 55.97% is owned by us retail investors and such. That's interesting that 43% is owned by institutions. Right now, short interest is 10.35. We already knew this thing was being heavily shorted. Anything over 5% is actually heavily shorted. So when you think about Genius and AMC and Sundial and GameStop, they're in the 20s or higher. Holy cow, they're just really shorted. One thing that did get my attention was Altman Z-score of negative 0.92. Typically, if anything is under 1.8 positive, they are close to bankruptcy and being insolvent. And this company is at negative 0.92. This is the first time I ever noticed this. That's the cool thing about learning about investing as you go, is that you find out things like, if you had known that previously, would you still have bought? You're like, I don't know, how important is that to me? It's a cool thing when you see the progression of learning. For me, that concerns me, but I also know a pharmaceutical company that is in trial phases. They're not making money yet because they have to pass trials. I do know that they have a library of information and drugs that they are allowing access to other companies that do as a source of revenue for them. The library is a very big deal that will probably keep them afloat. They probably need to find more investors. It's probably why there's 43% institutional ownership of this company, because they had to give out pieces of the pie to stay afloat and to keep going. They are in the cannabinoid sector. They are working towards lupus that a lot of people suffer from. I do see positive things in the future, but I don't know if the bumpy roads are gone still. I'm optimistic again. I hope so. I got in because of that big gap. I got in because I got excited about the drugs that are going on, and I got in because it was cannabinoid, involved cannabinoids, and I believe that is the future. It's a big bullish, I'm very bullish on that industry. So those are my thoughts on this for this week. I'm very excited for a green candle. Even if it's a doji candle, I'll still be happy. That'll give me a sign of a reversal, and that's what we need. We need that to show that there is momentum and people buying this stock. We want people, so put your information out there on StockTwits and everywhere you can. Say, hey, check out this stock. See what your thoughts are. Do your research. Here's the investor relations site. All that good stuff. So that's my video today for Pharmaceuticals. I hope it's useful. I hope it's beneficial. Definitely check out Alpha. There's so much resource on there, so much good information. The only thing is you want to check out when data is updated, because sometimes that can be faulty. I don't know when they gave them the score. If this was 2 quarters ago and they have revenue now from the library, and that doesn't mean anything anymore, right? Please hit that link, subscribe. Please share with your family and friends if you have this useful, that they will too, and we can build our community and grow together. And that way we get smarter, and smarter money makes money. Unless you're an AMC and it's dumb money, we still make money. But the point is we all work together. So let's go have an amazing week. Let's do awesome things, and let's go make some money.